Hello everyone, Kayla here, one of your professors at English Without Borders, where we help you build your English fluency, confidence, and improve your pronunciation in a safe and fun environment. Today's topic for our video is about 5 tips to help you find quality conversation partners online. Many non-native speakers make the excuse of not being able to improve their English because they don't have anyone to practice with. So here I'm giving you the solution. There is always a way around any problem. So stop making excuses, follow these suggestions, and implement them right after this video to be finding new and quality conversation partners so that you can start practicing more English today. Tip number 1, do not only look for native speakers. Now, this may seem confusing to you or counterproductive, but you do not only need native speakers as conversation partners. And here's why. This actually limits you because, number 1, there are a lot more non-native speakers that need practice in English than native speakers out there who are willing to help you learn English, okay? So you have a wider variety of people that you can speak to and a greater pool to take from if you open your mind to speaking with other non-native speakers as well. Secondly, other non-native speakers know how it feels to be afraid to make mistakes in English. So they will be more non-judgmental and be very understanding with your situation. They'll know what you're going through if you're struggling, and they'll help you find those words. And the same common mistakes that you might make, they might have made before or might make now. And you can help each other and remind each other of how to not make those mistakes. And thirdly, a non-native conversation partner is actually going to help you more when correcting your English than a native speaker. Why is that? Because for a native speaker, unless you are an actual English professor, you feel rude if you correct someone. If I stop you and I'm correcting you every couple of sentences, or I say, that's not the right word, then maybe I feel rude and I don't want to do it. And unless you are an English teacher, you don't know how to do it appropriately or naturally. And another non-native speaker will be able to call you out and hold you accountable on your errors even better because they know why you need that. They can understand and sympathize with your situation. Number 2, change your perspective. When we are looking for English conversation partners, it sometimes can feel like a job, right? If you are just frustrated that you can't find the right one, things don't seem to be going well, you fixate or focus solely on being able to speak English or practice English every day. If we put too much focus on being able to speak English, we lose the bigger picture. We lose why it's fun, why it's practical, why we like learning and practicing English. English is the tool, it's the means of communication that you use to later achieve your dreams or reach your goals or get that new job, go study abroad, go live in another country, make friends from somewhere else. That's the reason why you want to learn English. And you need to remember this perspective, keep it in mind when you are looking for conversation partners. Otherwise, finding someone to practice with can feel like a chore. It feels like homework rather than something fun that you do to get to your greater goal. My 3rd tip, always have something to give in return. To find a quality conversation partner, you want to find someone that can give to you what you need and you can give to them what they need. For example, if we both want to practice primarily writing, then I can practice correcting their English writing and they can correct my Spanish writing, for example. But if we want to do just conversation and we want to learn how to speak informally, then we can practice that. So make sure that you can give the other person what they actually need and that they can do the same for you. You don't want to waste your time and you don't want to waste anyone else's time either. Tip number 4, find people that have the same interests as you. Now, even if we have the same goal, then okay, we can help each other. But maybe when we go to write or when we go to speak, we have nothing to talk about. There is nothing more awkward than finding out that you don't actually have anything in common or any similar interests with your conversation partner. Imagine jumping on a Skype call. You're already nervous. It's the first time you're going to talk to this person. You get on the call and you realize there's nothing to talk about. You sit there waiting for one person to bring up a topic or someone else to talk about something different, and you realize there's nothing in common, nothing similar that you like, and that is not fun. If we, however, connect with someone that already writes in their profile, hey, I love soccer, or I love reading, or I really love this TV series, we can connect with them automatically or initially on those things and then get deeper and deeper as our relationship continues to grow. When we build these genuine relationships with other people for the long run, then we find that that's when our English fluency really starts to pick up speed and get better, because suddenly we have to describe childhood stories. We have to describe narratives of why we like things. We have to talk about hypotheticals, things that we would not talk about in day-to-day small talk or average conversation that you would have in your office. So true fluency comes when we have to find a way to talk about these different things that maybe are new for us in English in an effective and a comfortable way. And tip number 5 is finding the right online community for you. Now, there are a lot of English Facebook groups that are meant for finding specifically speaking practice partners, and there are a lot of online platforms or forums where you can find speaking partners as well. Now, you have to find what you feel comfortable with. For me personally, one that I would recommend is Conversation Exchange. This is something that I personally use to find conversation partners, and that is very practical. You can put the languages you know, the languages you are learning. If you want to meet in person, online, or only by email, you can choose the information that you want to give, talk about your hobbies, say if you prefer men or women, etc. And that way you can connect with other people through messages first to see if you want to jump on a call with them and continue your conversation practice. Another website I would recommend is italki. It is a place where you can find affordable online teachers in English and in other languages. However, it also has built into it an online community where you can look for conversation partners. And it's very cool as well. You can say if you want to live in the same place as that person, if you want them to be a native speaker or not, which I find to be a very interesting option that I haven't seen in other places. So if you have been making the excuse that you can't find anyone to practice English with, you don't know how, I just gave you 5 great tips on how to find a quality English speaking practice partner. So go out there, do it. I challenge you to start speaking today, to take that step forward right now after watching this video. Make a profile, start connecting with people, remember the tips that I've given you, and increase your English fluency and confidence. I hope this helped you. Please let me know in the comments below anything else that you have done that has helped you find quality conversation partners. Are there other platforms or online sites that you have used that are safe and comfortable for you? Are there other tips that you use when reaching out to people? Let us know in the comments below. Please share your knowledge with us because you guys have been through it. You guys know it as well as I do. I'm looking forward to seeing you next time. And in the meantime, happy learning.